My name is Miss Anderson, and today I will be talking to you about the importance of physical education and why you should keep my program. First, I want to tell you about what a day in my class looks like so you can get a better idea of what I do every day with students in the gym. The first thing we'll do is we'll start off by stretching. Students will begin their PE day by jogging 5 laps and transitioning into stretching. Most of the stretches that I do are moving stretches, which help for warming up before exercise. Moving exercises are great for when you're about to play a very fast game where you're going to be making fast movements, such as dodgeball or kickball, where the students will be running. I think that these stretches are important for students' mobility and flexibility. This also reduces the chances of any injury when playing the games. Some stretches that we do are skipping, binds, high knees, lunges, and knee pulls. Then I'll have the students do a couple different basic strength exercises. The students will participate in basic strength exercises such as sit-ups, push-ups, depending on the grade, Russian twists, or wall sits. Usually I'll do just 2 or 3 exercises at a time, and each exercise will have about 15 to 30 reps depending on the exercise and the grade of the student. Basic strength is very important to help protect your joints from injury as well as to help build strong muscles and joints. After stretches and basic strength, then I'll go on to playing a game with the students. I will have a game chosen for the students that will create opportunities for competition and team playing. Games range from American to other cultural games. I think that games are a great way for students to build friendships, exercise, learn how to play with others and against others with good sportsmanship. After we play a game and have some fun and get good exercise, we'll have a discussion. We'll meet in the middle of the gym and I'll prompt them with questions like, what makes a good team player? What do we need to be successful at anything in life? What can we do if we get frustrated? By providing students with discussions on these kinds of subject matters, I think that it will help them to see the bigger picture. Yes, games are fun, but we can learn a lot of life skills on top of how to play the game. Physical education is so important in a student's life. Why, you may ask? Well, there are so many benefits of physical education in a student's life. There's physical, social, and mental benefits. Regular physical activity can help children and adolescents improve cardiorespiratory fitness, build strong bones and muscles, control weight, reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, and reduce the risk of developing health conditions such as heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, and obesity. Socially, there is also a benefit. A healthy and supportive school environment helps children and adolescents develop the skills they need to recognize and manage emotions, set and achieve positive goals, appreciate the perspectives of others, establish and maintain positive relationships, and make responsible decisions. All of these things happen within my physical education classroom. Mentally, students' regular physical activity, whether it is in a physical education class or on the student's own, has been reported to reduce stress, anxiety, depression, and increase self-esteem. When youth are involved in sports and have a quality experience, their mental health also improves. I believe that within my physical education classroom, I am able to help students to develop these physical, social, and mental outlooks on life. These are all statements from Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. What do the students have to say about my PE program? I had an anonymous source go around and interview students if they like my class, if they don't like my class, what would happen if we didn't have a physical education class. These are 3 different students from 3 different grades that all had a different point of view on the physical education program in the school. Jennifer Martinez in 5th grade stated that she liked my class because we always encourage each other. I think that Martinez states that she likes the encouragement in the class because this is a great component of competition in team sports. Students learn how to encourage their teammates in games as well as encourage their classmates when they are finishing any activity. This is a life skill. Students should learn how to be kind, encourage others, and be empathetic. If you were to step a day into my classroom, you would see that students encourage each other in the games, in stretches, in competition, and in everything else. The room is filled with encouragement and support from each student. We all root for each other. Ethan Powell states that my favorite class is PE because I like the games that we play. I always have fun. I think that Ethan points out one of the most important parts for young students having fun. By providing places throughout education where children laugh and play, this will help students to enjoy coming to school. They're able to be kids during physical education. I get so excited to walk through the halls and have students excitedly ask me, what are we going to be doing for PE today? Or can we play this game again? Students get excited to go to PE. Which brings on Francis Walburn from 4th grade. He said, if we didn't have Miss Anderson's class, school would be boring. I know that exercise is healthy for us too. Francis is expressing that school would be boring without education. PE may be the reason that he gets excited for school. He also states that he knows exercise is healthy for him, so he must feel good about doing something good for his body. I think that these are two great things. We are able to get students excited to come to school, and we're also able to teach them how to be healthy and treat their bodies with respect. Exercise is so good for your body, but it also teaches resilience and perseverance and many other character traits that are necessary for living a good life. Physical education class is where these character traits can be taught and developed. How does physical education benefit in the classroom? And by classroom, I mean the students' school classroom where they're learning about math and English and science, and not only physical education and different cultural games. Studies have found that single bouts of physical activity result in improved attention, better working memory, and increased academic learning time and reduced off-task behaviors. Children also respond faster with greater accuracy to a variety of cognitive tasks after participating in a session of physical activity. Executive function and brain health underlie academic performance. Basic cognitive functions related to attention and memory facilitate learning, and these functions are enhanced by physical activity and higher aerobic fitness. These are three great examples of how physical activity benefits a student's brain through memory, their behavior, cognitive functions, attention, and can help learning in the classroom, which will help benefit a teacher as well. What will happen if the physical education is cut? Children will lack the knowledge base of healthy life habits and mindsets. Students will have inadequate provision and effectiveness of exercise and physical activity within modern education. When students are not getting this basic knowledge, they are not receiving the education of how to maintain a physically active life, which can lead to children growing into adults and living a life that has little or no physical activity. Children will not understand why it is so important that we include activity and exercise throughout the rest of our life. Steps going forward. If finances in the school's budget is a problem, there are some options that we can do to get more funding. First, we can crowdsource. There are programs like GoFundMe, Donors Choose, and Adopt a Classroom that all ask for help from the community and outside sources to help fund a program. Then there's fundraising. There's Healthy Kids Superfit School Challenge, Hoops for Heart, and there's many others. These are all fundraisers that can help build our program one step at a time. We can also ask for grants. We can get ed funding. We can get grant opportunities by corporations. There's national foundations and local foundations in government that are mostly federal that we can apply to and ask for help with our program. I've also come up with some other ideas about community involvement. If you think that my program is lacking areas of involvement or helping outside sources, I think that it would be a great idea to involve health clubs, start up new clubs like yoga or clubs that parents can come to or community members. I also think that community health nights would be a great idea, where I can hold health nights to teach students and parents about healthy eating, exercise, healthy life habits, mind habits, and also take part in rewarding classes. These classes that I could put on through our physical education program might be a night a week where students come in and we play a game or we do yoga. There are many other options which could be considered and discussed if you would like. These are my resources. I hope that after today you will take consideration in keeping my program alive. Not only is it benefiting students, but it's also benefiting other teachers in the school. I think it's very important that students learn how to be physically active, how to play with others, how to encourage others, how to build others up, how to be good team players, how to be successful in life. And all of these things are things that they would learn in my classroom if we kept it. Thank you for listening.